you don't get the show.
One of my most angry moments ever was I thought that I was gonna get the Sega Genesis. I already had the Super NES, and I'd asked for Sega Genesis, and my mom had said no because the idea to her of having two, gaming systems made no sense, right? And I tried in my child logic to explain the difference between the two. She wasn't hearing it. But I thought for some reason that I would get it for Christmas, right? But just in the sequence of events of how I usually have gotten gifts, it wasn't going that way. But for some reason, I was just thinking Christmas miracle. So we're sitting down, and this was one of those Christmases where we had like another family that was like friends, but I didn't really know them as well as like the rest of the family knew them. And they also had like some like kids that were kind of like older, and one of them was like turning 21, I think, like in another week or so at the same time. So we're all having dinner and everything, and I'm sitting there, and it's kind of like almost like election night because you're like wondering the results, like, and you're looking around at these gifts, and there's like all these gifts because now it's not only our regular family, but it's like this other family, and we're like meeting them, and like everyone else knows each other, but like me and my sister are not used to these people. So when it's gift time, they're like giving out these gifts, and I guess since they're like the new to our group and as we're like sharing Christmases, they kind of like let them take over the whole shit giving of the gifts. These motherfuckers are giving out like, I mean, it's like an Oprah show. They're giving out like fucking blockbuster gifts, man. I mean, watches and fucking TVs and laptop computers and shit, right?
You're sitting there, open up your packages of socks and shit, going, "Where the fuck?"
Right, and they do it like they hand out the package, like that's how they do it. Like for us, it was like go get one. That's what we go grab one from the tree, come over and open it. They like to hand one out as if they're Santa Claus themselves. So they're handing out these gifts, and the kids are getting like these. Every gift was like awesome, and I'm like, I'm feeling like extra poor now, so I'm like angry. And then the worst part is when they were handing gifts from their family to like my sister and myself, they handed us like this gift basket of Toblerone candy, right? And I don't know if anyone's ever had Toblerone candy, but that's supposed to be like, I guess, gourmet candy, right? And it's funny too because when they handed that candy to us, my mom kind of like leaned over and whispered, "That's gourmet candy." But here's the fucking thing about that. Their father is like vice president of the Toblerone factory in that state, in Chicago where I grew up.
So he probably had that shit laying around all over the place.
Right, there's probably like a fucking room full of these fucking things in there, and he just grabbed it and he just wrapped that shit up. We got to give it to these fucking losers when we go to their fucking Christmas party. So it's like, that's not a big thing. That's like when I worked at Alienware and I grabbed a bunch of Alienware stickers or some shit on the way out and I handed it to you. You're not going to be impressed by that shit, are you? So, no, but it gets worse. So I'm already mad. They're handing out fucking Oprah gifts. They're giving us fucking leftovers from the Toblerone factory. And then the son, because, the son was like, I think, a year older than me. I think I was like 16. He was like 17. So he already got, I think, a laptop computer, a fucking sweet looking watch, something else. I think like not an MP3 player. It was before that. It was like a CD player. They hand him a box. He opens that motherfucker. Guess what it is? Fucking Genesis. So he's fucking yeah. Then they hand me a box. I'm like, I look at him. I'm like, here's my motherfucker. I open that shit. Encyclopedias.
Oh, that is the worst fucking thing.
Dude, he gave me that smug look. I wanted to punch the shit. I wanted to beat him to death with those motherfucking encyclopedias, man.